Alright folks, so this will be our cart. Our cart seats 3 per row and 2 up front. On the left, this is a barn. Straight ahead, it's a cabin. They were both built for the TV show called Invasion. Did anyone see it? It was a sci-fi thing. It was very, very short-lived. Just because the show doesn't go on doesn't mean we tear down their sets. It doesn't make sense because especially recently, Netflix has been reviving shows that have been canceled decades ago. So we keep our sets up, but they get new life in other productions. The barn is most recognizable as the shed from Big Bang Theory, where they hide and play paintball in our jungle. The cabin is most recognizable as Merlotte's from the show True Blood on HBO. It's where at Sam's Bar. It's where Sookie Stackhouse works. So people film, they change it up, they get new life, and we reuse the same buildings over and over and over again. The scene in Jurassic to about where we are, and then they went back, and then they came here, and they went back and here. You see that same tree like 5 times in one chase sequence, because this is the only straightaway we have in our jungle road. I think after giving a tour, people get really hard on themselves, especially if you love a lot of these shows. You think, how did I not know that it was the same building? And then they all work on the other side of the street. And we take these big things called bush wagons, which is just like a bunch of shrubs, and we cover up the tube so you can't tell.
Guess this is where they filmed Pretty Little Liars or Gilmore Girls.
Their small town one, where Back to the Future was filmed. So much so that, yes, the courthouse, yeah. So what's funny about that, because I want to show you guys a little video that goes along with the set, to show you a few clips of it in action. So we're just going to kind of cross the street very quickly. We'll pass our church. This church is a triple threat, not just 2-sided. So the right side is a school, this side is a church, the left a courthouse. There's a classic TV show, The Waltons, that used all 3. Yeah, so John Boy went to school in his little in the same place where he got married years later. Pull over in front of Buckley Ounce Cupcakes. My favorite open lot reference of this street in front of this building right here was the last episode of Seinfeld. It's where George Lane, Jerry Kramer is that the camera sees the world a lot differently. So I want to try and get a weird angle, but a good view on this alleyway to your right. So this is called Forced Perspective Alley. The big building that's right there, it's the biggest building in the alleyway. And then that's why when you're watching sports, you will see the grass get wetter and the jerseys get wetter, but not any droplets blocking the shot. So to make fake rain, we use a sprinkler system that makes droplets 5 times larger than the real stuff, so the camera can see them all.
There's Full House.
Where?
Now, to your right, this is Rosewood High School. It's our high school set. They've done this new thing with high schools. These days, if you're a high school actor, you're probably 30 at least. That's kind of how it is. So they make all the lockers double sized, and they've been making them hold dictionaries a lot lately, like really big books to make their hands and everything seem smaller. It makes me laugh, but I don't know how well it works. And then up here to the left, we have new construction for Midwest Street. It is the Full House house. Well, it's Fuller House. So Full House, the original, filmed here, and there used to be a house in San Francisco that looked exactly like this, but the owners got a little tired of all of us doing photo shoots in front of it, so they renovated it, and there's a huge tree in front of it now. It doesn't look the same at all, but this is our version that we just built. Fuller House is being brought back by Netflix, so it's kind of funny to have them back here after such a long time. Now, we're going to turn the corner, and we're going to be on Front Street. I know this looks nothing. This L train. Now, this was really cool. So this is over 20 years old. It was put in for Georgia because it's long since been done for ER. Now, we're going to make our way to a really cool stop. First stop is where we have a bunch of props. If you like Harry Potter especially, you can go upstairs. Someone will put the sorting hat above you, and it will...
So cool.
looks like he walked into a fart.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Just make sure it's on next.
That one I had to zoom in because you guys
Excellent findings.
Have you seen the Honor Musical?
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
Would you like to be sorted? Get in here.
Take a snap just of me. Took a lot of this stuff out.
So this is all our props, mostly from The West Wing, in a film called Dave with Kevin Kline. Yeah. One of my favorites. Our chandeliers, there's so many of them. They're on this lever system, so you pick.
Okay.
Do you know it's
And
going to be Betty Davis v. Joan Crawford?
Yeah.
And it's Susan Sarandon. So the temple scene with the rotating room was all filmed here, and that's what this stuff is really from. Although I watched Parks and Recreation 2 days ago, and I saw one of these guys in it. It's very weird. If you watch that show, the councilman Jeremy Jam has them in his apartment because he has a weird
Rewatch.
Asian fetish. Yep. Google it.
If you look at the period pieces, you could tell it's gonna be.
Oh, I know. It was. This is
They're filmed.
I don't think they are. Because this isn't his normal studio.
Queens was filmed on Fox.
Yeah.
They were in New Orleans.
Really, for the
Scream
first?
Queens?
Yeah.
We were actually visiting there when they were
And you
doing
saw
like
them?
the pilot, and they had.
You may have signs in them. Let's say, due to their historical significance, you can't lease them out. They're too important to us.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. The real Casablanca piano was. I know. It's like, he always insists on bringing in pieces that are not less.
The Chucks. Live bite.
Yeah, and if you want me to take any photos of your groups too, let me know. Definitely happy.
Batman Forever. Forever. Huh? Yeah.
Like a green screen photo experience where you can, it might have some time so you might get held up in this audience bonus. But it is an interactive exhibit. So it opens with the front set, but then from then on it really traces the filmmaking process that we do here. And there's also the second half of it.
Get something to eat or drink right here at this real coffee shop called Central Perk. Please.
Many of the working departments and shops here at Warner Brothers, but unless you snuck off without anyone knowing it, you really haven't gotten to touch anything. That all changes here. You have a chance to work both behind the scenes and in front of the
on a number of shows, ER, West Wing, Southland, Shameless, and The Animal Kingdom is a new show we're doing for TNT. All opportunity to do any of the things that I get to do.
Cutting people's throats, so I had blood everywhere. So you're making these costumes, and then they decide, oh, let's cut this guy's head off, and you're like, I only have like 3 of his shirt. I don't have 20 shirts. You have to really be able to think fast sometimes.
Well, it's a style. When Chris came to me and said, we have to physically design or build the interior of a black hole. And then, you know, design-wise, it was like, oh.
When you start a film, the first part of the process is that you read the screenplay. And as you read the screenplay, you sort of visualize the people, like who they are and where they come from. I'm Colleen Atwood, and I'm a costume designer.
I start on a blank sheet of paper, and it's very intimidating, those first moments, those first hours actually. My name is Stuart Craig, I'm the production designer of Harry Potter films.
All right, who's your favorite character? Way better. All right, Rachel's in this episode. So once he gets his photo, we're gonna go ahead and put you on the couch. So go ahead and stay right here. What's your name? Who's your favorite? All right, well Joey's also in this episode, so you can go ahead and play Joey couch right over here. And let's give him a round of applause. This is today's newest cast of Friends. All right, so we are gonna be performing a scene from Friends. It's the opening.
She doesn't have an arm, that's why.
Now the answer lies somewhere hidden in this map. I do not have the skill to read it, but there are others in Middle Earth.
Using things like
Faith is timeless.
Oh, I love the smell of a new car. Don't you, Miss Daisy?
1949 Oscar for a documentary.
I'm not this schoolgirl.
So much for so
Oh my gosh, you can hold an Oscar. Which one do I get to hold?
1949 Oscar for documentary.
We gotta send that to Tina. These are hats we need for our show.